嗯，OK。啊，有点那个。巫师二最大的问题就是它的载入速度真的超慢。等一下。哦 ，OK， 继续。我看看哦。对，从这里开始。
We're about to witness.
Wait for me.
Whatever it is, make it.
试完整，基本上该解的应该都解完了。血蜘蛛，安德莱格。
We're about to.
开始吧。
Yeah, I can't wait. Let's go inside.
It's now or never.
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Ellendar.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Vernon Roach, commander of your fallen King's Special Forces, was responsible for today's massacre in the Kedweni camp.
Has he been captured?
He fled. Our people are on his trail.
Lesser incidents have culminated in war, Constable.
Roach acted on his own behalf.
This illustrates precisely why Temeria cannot be left to fend for itself. The result would be anarchy and chaos.
Huh? Ja.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the northern kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanserville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
Sheila de Tanserville should never be allowed to sign this document.
Triss Merigold, you decided to join us after all.
De Tanserville has royal blood on her hands. She can't sit on the Conclave.
That is a lie.
Have you anything to support these claims, Merigold?
There are witnesses who will confirm that Sheila de Tanserville was behind the assassinations of Demavend and Foltest.
Officials of the future Council and Conclave. Sheila de Tanserville should be arrested and tried. If Triss Merigold speaks the truth, Lady de Tanserville will be condemned to death.
Sheila de Tanserville, until Triss Merigold's charges are dismissed or refuted, you cannot sit on the Conclave.
Arrest her.
You don't know the whole truth. Merigold doesn't know what she's talking about.
哇塞！哇！要沙龙了。我的任务就暂时直接失败，这任务就暂时直接结束了。OK， 先储存。先喝水。白嘴哦，全喝了，全喝了，收下去。来呀！哦。哦，小起来，小起来，小起来，小起来，小起来，小起来。
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? But can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave it. Philippa controls the dragon.
Okay.
The dragon attacked Foltest's troops during the siege of Lavalette Castle.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is...
Farewell! Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
不能砍他吗？诶，然后呢？啊！
Damn it.
Ah! 身为狩魔猎人，居然还连龙都要屠杀。哎，哦，哇，哇，要死要死要死！哇！ 等一下，等一下，等一下，这边太难了。最后储存的游戏。我记得这边可以把难度调低啊，我把它调简单好了，不然这个太难过了。 选项，哎，不对，游戏进行简单就好了，不用那么困难。OK。哦，小起来，小起来，小起来！ 收起来，收起来，收起来，收起来，收起来。啊，收起来，收起来，收起来，收起来。啊，气死我了！给我过来！哎呀！我是不是有什么东西飞出去？啊！擦！哦，好烦恼。啊！收起来，收起来，收起来。收起来。哎！哦，要赢了，要赢了，差一点，差一点。好，赢了，赢了，赢了。剧情杀。插下去。坠机了，坠机了，坠机了！就那样子插下去，这边胸口直接就被插下去，这样还没有死。放走他就好了。这只龙不要杀，3代还会再遇见他。这边真的有点扯，这样插下去，他居然还不会死。屠城。烧尸体。你就不能用手关门吗？应该用魔法。哦，那个门很重，啊，所以用魔法关。啊，要去找雷索了。
Are you all right?
More or less.
And the dragon?
Let's say it had a hard landing, impaled itself on a tree.
Did you kill it?
It's alive. You know I don't kill dragons.
But Philippa's...
In time, we'll deal with her. You know that could be one of the last dragons alive, a noble and beautiful creature.
Let's get out of here.
I guess Letho got away.
He's waiting for you.
Waiting?
Where the Temerians made camp. Come on.
What do you mean, waiting? How do you know?
Utter chaos broke out after the dragon attacked. I tried to reach Philippa's quarters. A terrified man approached me in one of the alleys, gave me a letter and begged me not to harm him. He said it was for you. The letter was short. I'm waiting in the Temerian camp. Letho.
What happened here while I was gone?
All the kings had many more armed men than they should have had at a peace summit. During the evacuation, several skirmishes broke out. The Kedwenis clashed with the Temerians. The Order's knights raped 2 sorceresses and killed those who dared try to help them.
Do you think the Council and Conclave will survive?
Well, they're established, and that's the only thing that prevented a wholesale massacre. Hard to say if they'll survive, but for the time being, no one's got any better ideas. Mages are part of this world, whether people like it or not. They have to have their rights, their place. Otherwise, another lodge will arise.
OK， 要结束了。罗七。
Vernon Roach, step away from the child.
She's of royal blood. Temerian. Too good for you, Horsens.
You're an outlaw, wanted in all the north. Hand over the child and perhaps the king will show you mercy.
I pass on Kedweni mercy.
Roach!
Triss! We can't let them have her! This is Foltest's daughter!
I've heard enough. Grab them!
把他们都砍了。你敢射我老婆？去死啊！啊哈哈哈！打完了。
I failed. Deathmold got away. Thanks, Geralt.
Triss needed my help. You know that. The Nilfgaardians outwitted us all.
What are you talking about?
They kidnapped Triss. The Emperor dispatched the Kingslayers using the Lodge as a decoy. All in order to breed chaos in the northern kingdoms.
Temeria is lost. Radovid and Henselt will divide it between them. They've signed the relevant treaty.
It's not lost. Temeria will be reunited. Get the child out of here. Take her far away. Far from the kings, their courts, and their wars. One day, she'll reclaim her heritage.
What about you, Geralt?
I'm going after the Kingslayer.
A man of his word.
It's personal now.
Farewell then, White Wolf. I trust we'll meet again in better times.
Farewell, Roach. Where's Yorvith? How's Yorvith?
Proud, I think. The reward on his head has never been greater. Those seeking him, the Scoia'tael hunters, will be reinforced. The special forces throughout the north will receive more resources. The Council and the Conclave are assigning several mages to the task. Yorvith is now public enemy #1. They won't rest until they find him.
好，讲完了。OK。这边烧尸体。
This is no place for witches. Though I know you and you appear wherever something important happens.
True, though sometimes by accident.
And this time, also a coincidence?
Let's say I have something to take care of.
In that case, hurry. Once we're done cleaning up this
Getting out of here? So Radovid...
We shall win his...
That could take a...
We have to... Forgive me.
看一下装备好了。背包有很多东西，这些东西会一口气都被我全部传送到3代。硬皮革。啊，这些就是我3代道具。最后的存档。
There he is.
Wait for me.
Geralt.
This is between me and him.
You don't have to.
I do. He knows how I lost my memory. Wait for me at the city gate. If I'm not there within the hour, leave without me. Took you a while? Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships. Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
回想起来了。
Solstice 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Netho wasn't lying. The hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them.
好了，
The wraith cannot be
这个
killed.
剧情就直接接续到3代了。
Knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of
3代耶纳法就正式登场。
blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
好，接下来
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just... We were in the heart of the...
So I heard.
So we set out.
Imperial Secret Police?
That's how I met that.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Those Imperial spooks have the...
So she's in the M.
She was when I...
狂烈的骑士比较痛。
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every Witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt.
Know who they are?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they...
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the M.
Go ahead, enlighten me.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you...
There's not a Witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to... The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So, elves from another world and their trained wraith.
I've got an idea. How did a Witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt.
Why?
Simple. Witcher's schools in... Besides Serret and...
Why are you still here?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I never saw you as a...
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on... And you know what's in... No matter what the North resembles a whorehouse on fire.
Care to...
And you know the...
哇，还有更多的详细内容，看一看，看一
How
看。
did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned.
有很多内幕呢，有很多内幕。
I made sure, but before I could...
Where'd you get your information?
From the Emp...
She recovered her memory?
Nah. I'd never claim she... Whatever the case.
的马
manage to slay
的马尾。
Sheila's magic. All we had to do was... We barely avoided our...
How did you know Foltest would come to the...
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The king of Temeria would have to deal with the Lavalette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard. I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery. So one of Arian's patrol...
No one noticed you had no wound.
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent. Actually, it was only... Then all I had to do was wait.
还有伊欧菲兹的部队。
When did you decide to get rid of Yorvith?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fuck.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as...
Maybe, but with Yorveth.
But you didn't.
And I let you live. You...
No. So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam.
She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I bet...
And the North...
Exactly. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
Shame you didn't take a shot at Henselt yourself. History might have taken a different turn.
Maybe I would have killed him. Maybe you would have killed me. Who knows? But Henselt's death, although desirable, wasn't necessary anymore. The plan could go forward without it. You killed Seret and Orcs. Damn shame as I see it. 2 good witchers.
They were murderers, Letho, just like you. Don't change the subject.
Right. I was on my way to Loch Muin by that time.
Tell me about...
Somehow she recovered.
What that?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. After you... We were in the heart of the Empire.
So I heard.
So we said...
Imperial Sea...
That's how...
What happened to Yen?
I don't know. Those...
So she's in...
She was when I...
好，现在知道叶奈法在帝国了，所以三代的杰洛特也要前往帝国。
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
这边应该决定要跟他打还是跟他不打。如果选择打的话，雷索就会死亡，在3代就不会登场。但如果放他走的话，3代他就会登场，还会成为队友。也有他的任务。
Pure pandemonium.
You're a fool, Netho. Both you and your emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together, but that's just not...
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again.
当然了，像这种选项性的，只要尽量不要让人死掉的话，就有很多故事可以讲。事实上来说，以杰洛特来说，应该是会放他走，因为他有帮杰洛特照顾叶奈法，算是欠一次。
Farewell.
明明是你叫他走，怎么是你自己走？
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. In Flotsam, he slew Bernard Larita, but few mourned for the Commandant.
2代完结了，丹特利安就总结了我到底干了哪一些事。依照不同的选择，这个结尾会有很多不一样。
To this day, folk gather round bonfires in Lobendon to hear of the Witcher's deeds. The Witcher witnessed a great Kedweni victory in Edirn. At Vergen, Henselt's army crushed Saskia the Dragonslayer's motley force, ending the springtime of races. Soldiers of the Unicorn swarmed over the Pontar Valley. As it had before, powerful Kedwen swallowed Upper Edirn whole. Yet subsequent events would render Henselt's triumph short-lived. Dark clouds had been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwin divided it between them. Years before, Geralt of Rivia had witnessed the fall of the Council and Conclave of Mages. The summit in Loch Muin re-established both bodies. Their founders sacrificing Sheila de Tanzerville and her accomplices. Yet Radovid also required humility and loyalty from the proud mages, but this did not sit well with all of them. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I lay my head in the laps of the muses.
Wow.
Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
你在剧院写诗哦。哦，好了，这就结尾 ED 了，这边直接按掉就好了。然后这是最后的片尾了。有兔子耶！兔子被看到，然后呢？然后就被抓起来了。到底有谁那么厉害，看到兔子就可以马上抓起来？太夸张了！直接就这样子踩过去，然后他居然还没死。他家烧起来，他的村庄烧起来。哇！屠村。我们所知道的世界已经到了尽头，然而未来的钥匙就隐藏在过去之中。这个其实是在说杰洛特的故事，所以三代杰洛特要回去找自己的过去了，记忆终于恢复了。好了，大概就到这边了，结束了 ，Ending， 停止串流。